I think it's clear. Okay, I need to get these somewhere safe. My room. I need to hide these. The closet is probably the best place to do that. I'll hide them in here. No.
I've seen all I can in this vision.
We'll be in touch if we need anything else from you, Mr. Smith. Thank you for your cooperation.
Max. FBI agents?
Max, what the hell is going on? Why were they here? I was upstairs being questioned. I need to calm down.
Easy, Keith. Easy. It's no big deal. It's just a little mix-up.
No! You can't put me through something like that and then blow it off like it's nothing!
But it is nothing, really. Tell him, Cordelia.
No, Max. You had me hide something. What's going on?
I knew it! You've been hiding things all along, being secretive so you can push us away. You're trying to push me out of this partnership and out of this family, aren't you?
What? Of course not. That's not what's going on. Look, we can't be fighting. I need both of you on my side right now.
For what? Tell us what's going on.
Scorobius and I have been working on something, but I can't. We just can't talk about it yet.
If you're not going to give us an explanation after the FBI just finished leaving our home, then you need to think hard about your priorities, Max.
Cordelia, let me take care of this, okay?
Just like you took care of the FBI agents? What would have happened if they'd gotten those papers, Max? We don't do this. Where are your priorities?
Clearly not with family. We don't keep secrets from each other.
So what do you have to say, Max?
What I have to say is this is bullshit. Both of you. I have always taken care of you two so that you can have your perfect little lives. But when it reverses, when I need something, you run around like a bunch of simpering infants. I don't have time for this.
We are not done here, Max.
I don't like what's happening to him, Cordelia. Our perfect little lives? Does he think he's the king and the savior now?
Let's just step away from this, try to collect ourselves, and talk about this when we're all more calm.
Yeah, I guess that's the best idea right now.
Something was definitely going on with this family. And something was definitely weighing on Max. This thing that he and Scorobius were working on, I need to know more about it. This thing is colored to indicate danger. A rush delivery. At least it's not thick enough to be holding any body parts. So, what? She left it here because she knew I could use my powers on it? Those two don't work together. So, what? She left it here because she knew I could use my powers on it? So, what? I've seen all I can in this vision. I'll just take a picture of this and send it to Terrence. A lot of official documents are digitized now, so he should be able to run a search to see if it's on record and fully legible. I don't need to call there right now. It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath. It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath. Think, Erica, think. This is not going to work with this. My smartphone kicks ass. I love technology. It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath. Very clean. It doesn't look like it's had a fire in it in some time. That won't work there. It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath. Those two don't work together. That won't work there. I've seen all I can in this vision.
Ah, hello again, Ms. Reed.
I have questions for you.
Of course. Come, admire this painting with me, and I'll answer all your little questions.
It manages to look both tortured and noble all at once. I like it. Okay, asshole. You know Cordelia. You work for her. You're going to tell me everything you know.
Please. This sort of brash display might work on terrorists with double-digit IQs, but here, honestly, do you have a warrant? Were you not in fact extended an invitation that allows your continued presence here? And can that invitation not be rescinded? Now I have said all that I am allotted to say about Ms. Smith.
Listen, I don't care what sort of games you want to play. If there is anything going on here not in line with the law, I'll make sure you hang by it unless you speak up now.
In that case, it sounds like we have both said our piece on the matter. I suggest that you keep the tone of any future exchanges between us more cordial than this one has been, especially if you wish there to be future exchanges.
What do you do here exactly?
As I already said, I am the Smith family lawyer. At one point, Cordelia's brother Max and I worked long hours getting together all sorts of business plans, working out business models. Now my role is something a bit more lackadaisical, keeping the minor business details in order, doing a few consultations here and there, looking after the towers.
You're just standing here looking at the painting?
Indeed.
You've been looking at it for a little while.
You were educated in a far more fast-paced and self-indulgent era, so let me explain. I am not standing here begging to be taken somewhere by a fleeting entertainment. Actual art, my dear, requires something of you. Hard work. So yes, an hour with a painting is not uncommon for me.
Do you know anyone named Jeff Therian?
Do I know anyone? No. What an odd question.
Just before Max Smith's death, you were working on something with him. I need to know what.
Unfortunately, those were private matters. Nothing I can disclose to you.
There was a lot of strife in the family at this time, but it seems like you and Max got along pretty well if you were working together.
Are you playing some sort of game? Getting me to discuss the fight I had with Max just prior to his death won't implicate me in anything. You surely already know that an FBI agent was here and asked all about this.
Asked about what? What fight?
A small scuffle. We were in his office one night burning some old documents. A fire was going and he started with some hot-headed accusations. He'd been getting increasingly paranoid and this was its peak. I'm ashamed to say I lost my composure. I struck him.
Struck him? What, you gave him a backhand or something?
This was not one of my prouder moments. I had Cordelia's silver necklace in hand. I swung and gave him a hit on the head. Nothing severe. That's all I'll say about this.
It seems to me you should know who Jeff Therian is. You put together and signed some documents that had his name on them.
I haven't done such a thing in years.
That may be true, but that doesn't change the fact.
I've signed a great many official documents in my time, Agent. You can't expect me to recall one document out of hundreds.
Well, keep watching the paint dry. I need to go. And if you're hiding something from me...
I wouldn't do anything to obstruct the workings of the law. I am a lawyer, after all.
Exactly.